Welcome, welcome, hello. Here we are in the Spider-Lair. Don't really have much to compare it to, but there was a big update to this a few weeks ago at this point, I'd say. Months, perhaps. I can check, I think, actually. 8... Yeah, like nearly like 20, yeah, three weeks ago, give or take. And it adds a whole bunch of stuff. Like now there's proper combat with all the webs and stuff instead of just zipping around and swinging. So you have combat and stuff, which isn't really. It's a little hidden away for how big it is to the update. Added this like shop screen, which seems to indicate that it's a very big part, this combat stuff, because you have all these items. You can go inventory and change all your stuff, or you can go shop and buy new stuff to swap out. But all this stuff requires like coinage, which I do not have. Gotta go zip around the map, I think, find them, which we'll get to, definitely. There's a bunch of these that I would be interested in trying to get my hands on, but they're so expensive. Like, it took me a good while to get the raincoat, which cost 10. And the raincoat is just, it looked interesting. It kind of changes the time. This is just a like JPEG of the city, skybox. But it actually does reflect the time outside, which is pretty cool. If I turned it to like nighttime, it would be nighttime outside. Because the map starts in like full daytime, and now it's dawn, dusk, kind of sunrise, sunset period. And that's what the raincoat does. It's all randomized. It randomizes time and weather every like 10 minutes. Yeah, so right there. Don't know what I'm telling you. But I kind of just wanted that because it looked fun. But you don't actually get the combat stuff unless you click on this little combat button here. And because you click it and it turns red, that implies it's turned off for me. Like red is a bad color, right? But let's go out into the city. Just use the street time. Okay, it's not. Yeah, it is. I looked up and it was like blue, so I was like, what is the time, right? Tap your wrist together like that to turn on your web zipping, your webs at whole, really. And it is pretty cool. Kind of, they got physics to them and stuff. It's really impressive. In the last year or so, this has changed so much. Like, the city used to be a bit different, and they changed it up a bit. Added a lot of like moving animations, cars, traffic, that kind of thing. It's a little weird. I feel really fucking small, but city's just big. And you just zip around. It's got like a crosshair now, which never used to exist. If the crosshair, like the X, is closed, you can't zip, it's too far away. And then if it's green, that means it's like an edge. So it's got like little edge knock-ons, which is nice. And you can do like physical web zipping, which like throws you in the direction you're looking. Got some momentum. It's all very fun. You can do cool stuff like you can reel in a web. I think I'm doing it right. There we go. It's a little slow. It's not really something you'd use. It's like an emergency if you realize you're gonna hit the floor. You can like reel in the web a bit. I forgot about that. If you flip down on the right stick, it turns to like your combat mode. The crosshairs change. And then it opens up again for web zipping. So that's kind of... It does lead to a bit of like a to and fro to the combat, where you zip around somewhere, then you have to quickly swap and swap back again. I thought that was a bit weird. You can... It's got like this sprint mechanic where you run by swinging your arms. It's very silly. In the skies somewhere, we should see a yellow light that tells us where we want to go, really. You can zip around, it's quite easy. You can grab it too, and like use that to kind of cut the line. It's got a working train system. It's not around though. There's like a tram that does it. There's a whole tutorial, but I've already done it. It would be a bit pointless to go through the tutorial again. I can just kind of explain what's what as I go through it. If you hold the jump button, you can get like a charge jump, so that's a lot higher than if you just jump normally. So you can use that to get places. And then, what else? You can hold the jump button while you're next to a wall, and you'll kind of go into wall running mode, which is basically you can move like 4 directions. And you can also like jump away from the wall and get around. I don't think there is a mechanic for it, but it would be kind of cool if you could do the little bounce launch. Like if you could charge a jump while you're in the air and then jump when you land. That would be a kind of cool thing to add. But that's not in the game as of now. You can pull and then get some really fast speed by just doing this. And I'm really surprised we haven't seen any bits and bobs. There is like a ground pound effect if you fall with enough speed. There should be a big yellow marker somewhere. Hopefully. I do have combat. I believe that means on. That's how it was before. I don't know if they changed it. Shouldn't be. We'll just mosey about and hope that stuff shows up. It's very much... There used to be another island over here, which I don't know if real Manhattan has it. But there was another island off in that direction. It'd be 2, or like 1 bridge going off in that direction, and there'll be another island that was more of like a theme park kind of island, but I think they got rid of it because it didn't really add much, I imagine. What's that pathway over there? And this skyline does look pretty familiar for this map, but I haven't explored around that much to see if there's little bits and bobs that are missing or different. There's also a cool flip system where you can... It's very disorientating. You hold both trigger. Oh, now it's stormy. It's very... I don't like how sudden the weather changes. It'd be kind of nice if it had like a little transition animation. That would be kind of cool. I do like the way the rain looks. It's a cool item though, because otherwise you have to go into like the world and then click around on this kind of stuff. Which would be really, really annoying to have to do. There's some cool settings. It's very customizable. So you can kind of... I think if you grab the web like this, and then you hold both triggers, at least with the settings I have, it makes it so you can kind of get locked into a spin. I am just spinning on the spot now, but that led to a weird upside down spin, but usually it just kind of lets you lean into it. It would be nice if all webs was like that by default, like it pulled you with momentum and spun you without having to activate it. That would be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Like you just automatically spin, swing even, and it makes you lean in. That would be cool. Like maybe that is a setting. I just don't know which one it is. It's got all kinds of billboards, which they kind of used as like either little in-jokes about the Spider-Man universe or like advertising things. The Gene company. Like, I don't imagine that's a real company. Like, you have Pizza Time, which I think is an actual thing. You can also activate like a web wing mode, a glide. It looks very silly. While you're doing it, I ended up running into a wall too. But you do jump while you're in flip mode. You hit the jump button. Oh, and here's one of these coins I was talking about. Just run in, get the coin. I think the coins only spawn in and around these kind of places. Just kind of go around. I don't know if there's a set amount per instance, or whether it spawns more and more in. Maybe every 10 minutes or so. This is an interesting little building. What's this? Oh. What's this road for? Seems super useless. I guess I'm just gonna hope that combat happens at some point. But if it doesn't, for whatever reason, I can fiddle around with it a little, try turning it off and on again. That might work. But otherwise, it's just kind of fun to zip around. Stream's doing a lot better than last week it was. I don't know why the connection was so bad the other day. There's a cool other thing you can do with wall running. You can, if you flip sideways onto the wall, kind of unlock just kind of wall running mode. You can kind of just run right off, which is kind of fun. So there is quite a lot of cool stuff. I could imagine maybe if you have something like this, it like spins you around, forces you into certain directions, it could be pretty bad for like accidentally getting stuck to a wall. Could cause some interference between the different states that have to be accounted for in the code. It's just fun to zip around, but the combat is really impressive. Is that... I thought that was a coin, but it's just like a steeple. And since we're up here, I was reminded of it. You can change all your web effects and stuff. You've got a bunch all around. You got from all over the mythos. You got certain versions of the web effects from certain universes and characters. You can make them Lego, which is kind of fun. Now I got Lego. They look a little weird because they get stretched out. But they're kind of fun. Change the color of it to whatever you want. Got all these things. So you can turn off a lot of it. Turn off the crosshair if you don't like it. Same with movement. Get a lot of movement effects. You can use feet in combat, which is pretty fun. You can kick enemies without a care. I am really surprised I haven't seen the little marker. Oh no, there it is. The yellow marker right over there. I was terrible at the combat, so we'll kind of see how we fare, I suppose. As we zip over and try to do it. I got a high score of 1, so I defeated 1 wave of enemies without gaming over, and that was like my 3rd time fighting, so not the best. And I lost the next one. It was some kind of what was it? I think I lost to just the waves of enemies are kind of tricky and annoying. That was weird. I do get a little hiccup every now and then, and I don't know. It doesn't seem to affect much of anything, so I guess it's just on my end. I'm really spooked and find it really difficult. This is momentum based, like a lot of that stuff. Kind of see, this is like the zone, and then those are the enemies we're aiming at. So here we go. Let's go. It doesn't really work that well. The fuck, how does it work again? It doesn't work. It doesn't want to work anyway. It kind of works. Kind of see the little web effects. Oh, we need to be careful of that tower. That'll shoot a rocket. We can change this up. We got 4. It doesn't really look like there's much, but we can activate this, which is like the sonic wave. Oh, that didn't work. I think we gotta be really close. Yeah, and the sonic. I don't know where the sonic boom comes from. I do like the bow and arrow. That's very, very good. It doesn't kill the enemies all that much. But this is kind of why using your feet in combat is pretty good. It does seem like they have a really large amount of health. Like, I don't think they'll get up now. Yeah, they despawn. There are pretty cool effects. Like, I believe you can web zip 1, then you can throw it. Yeah. You can tie him up. I don't know if that does anything, though. Okay, that kind of did stuff. Bow and arrow will do it. Are you gonna get up, sir? I hope you don't. I kind of wish you had a quick swap. I like the bow staff. This is quite nice for combat. You have lots to choose from. It can act as like a shield from projectiles. It's all pretty snazzy, if you ask me. I think we have to defeat every single enemy, and then you can knock this down. Okay. Weather change again. Nighttime. I do like all the lights at night. Oh. More enemies down there. I think we just kind of ground pound. Whoa, that really worked out. They're getting up though. I hear like a walker or something. Oh, it seems like the lights on their armor indicate the level of health. They go red and orange down to red. That's quite nice. Yeah. That was a free item. That tells you how to defeat them. So we have to somehow swing around, which I'm not sure how that'll work exactly. Oh. I don't really know how you get rid of this other than changing out of it. Oh, that's not good. I've always fought these guys near here, which is never a good idea. Okay, hopefully this counts. I don't think I'm attaching it to the right point. Maybe I am. It does say lower leg. Does it legitimately? I think it does legitimately mean lower leg. It's really finicky. Yeah, but you see the webs around. Okay. Let's hope for the best here. Falling into the river is not probably what Spider-Man would do. Ow. Let's not die. There we go. Falls over. We pull the panel off. Should be just... Please work with me here. Okay, that did it. I think. Maybe? I don't understand what it wants from us. That was pretty funny though. Can throw the entire thing. Oh, did it get up? Oh man. Can I throw it? Can I pull it off even when I'm up here? Probably gonna have to... I mean, this doesn't hurt too much. It's very easy to spin around it and trip it up again. There we go. Now, web. Okay, and then I think we just web bullet. There we go. And then we have to somehow throw the missiles back. So it's a multi-phase boss fight, which is pretty impressive. All this is working as it does. Our easiest shot will probably be that, like, I don't even know. Just kind of... That seemed to hit something. Ow. 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 Fuck, it came over. This is what I end up doing. Yeah, so I just don't have the technical know-how on the game of what it wants me to really do. This probably ends up being really long if you buy everything from the shop. Oops. It's pretty easier just to flip through like this. There are some really interesting ones that probably make it much more your style of play. So spider sense is muted. I don't really know what it means by spider sense. Out we go, I guess. Back again. In about 30 minutes. I think there are some more mini games here. I think there is like a pizza delivery thing. I don't know if that would have... I don't imagine that would have been taken out. I forget how you do that though. You have to go to a specific storefront that's not very, it's not labeled anywhere, really. That would be something quite nice. If on the map it told you these things. Oh, coin. And our next thing is more urban than like the high rise we had before. It's a real shame that they kind of tucked away the combat in the menu. So like, it's nice that it's an option, but I feel like it should probably have asked you at the beginning of the game or something. Like, do you want to play with combat or what have you? There is like stealth apparently. Nighttime and stuff, so could be interesting to look into that. There's like a rank system. I don't really know how the heroic stuff acts. I'm only rank 13. I've had the highest score of 1, which hopefully I can overtake that. There's also achievements, and there's a lot of achievements. Barely done any of these. Glide for 100 miles is kind of crazy. We'll run for 50. That much climbing isn't that crazy. Still, you don't do climbing all that often. It's 24 hours total. 5 hours, 20. They have so many of these. It gets kind of ludicrous, especially at the bottom. Defeat a total of 1,000 enemies. Travel that many kilometers. Is that like the distance from here to the moon, given the name of the achievement? We already have that, which is kind of crazy. High score of 10. High score of 100. So just zipping around defeating everything. Defeat this, defeat this, defeat that. Stop that. Defeat all bosses with banhammer. Item enabled. Defeat Gabo with glass web shooters and banhammer. I do not know what it really wants from me. There is a lot of content here, though. Oh, fuck. They spotted me somehow. I'm not even in the zone. I thought that wouldn't count. Yeah, they know exactly where you are as soon as they notice you. I don't think that's a way to get unstealthed. Let's try it. Let's try to, like, zip around. Yeah, they immediately know me. Again. Pretty tackle. Oh, well, now it's daytime. I do have, like, drones, which I don't really know how to deal with. That's how you deal with it, I guess. I do wonder... Are you meant to... I'm not sure. Well, that guy's probably dead. Okay, that's one way to kill a guy, I guess. That man is definitely dead. Like, technically, Spider-Man probably doesn't kill people. But I don't think I'm really Spider-Man. Oh, that's nasty. I think I have to beat up these guys with something. I feel like you should be able to shoot them while they're on the ground. No, that didn't do anything. Bow staff? Just good old. There we go. Oh, fucking hell. What? Oh, that's one of those drones. I think I killed the drone, maybe? Sometimes they fly, but you don't manage to actually kill them. You just kind of push them away for a bit. Yeah, they're back. Okay. Yeah, they blow up if you hit them once. That's nice. I don't like how present this one is. Oh, forgot about that guy. Killed them both, I think. Kinda nice.
Alpha squad, target is attacking. Activate enhanced equipment.
Enhanced equipment? I feel like it should probably have like a better learning curve. It kind of just throws all the enemy types at you and expects you to kind of know what to do with that. But I think it would be better if... Oh, well that worked. I think you can't grab them when you have them on the floor ragdolling. I don't think that drone's gonna do anything. I don't know. It's a little finicky, but it's alright. Okay. Ow. 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 Yeah, that's a lot. Oh god. Almost dead. Let's try to hold on. I don't think they can get to the high ground that easily. The melee guys are really unoptimal. They punch so slow. Maybe it's meant to be like the heightened reflexes. Oh, that wasn't very helpful. What you want from me? Oh, I can trip him. Hit him in the leg. That works. Kind of works a little bit. I don't know how you break their armor. What do you want from me? This guy's dead. Come on. Ugh. There's so many more still. Oh god. Ugh. Ugh.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Ow. I thought that would block. I guess not. Okay. It's pretty hard being Spider-Man. Especially with Jonah always talking about how he's not that great after all. I think now this is... yeah, this is the hub building now. They have a little grate on top. And it looks very... like if you take the roof access out of the... whatever it's called. Out of the spawn, you end up here. Which, it looks super plain. I feel like it should probably have something, at least. Oh. It should probably have something to indicate this is the main hub. So you kind of know where to go. Because before, the hub was in the world map. It wasn't like split. You didn't have to go through a doorway, ring zone and stuff. Not really a loading zone, but like a, you know, it was a different world space. I'm trying my best to remember. I think it was around here. I did edit this building quite a bit. And they're like, wherever it is, I think it's over here. Yeah, it used to be this building. This building here. Used to be... did have a kind of upstairs like it does now, but I think that it was like pushed back there. And there was like a terrace down there that would lead to the proper spawn point. It's like the Spider Cafe or something. Now this is kind of still reminiscent of that. Got like bits and bobs. Furnishings. It would be kind of cool if there was more stuff like this hidden around. I think way back in an earlier version of Spider-Lair, like years ago, they had some like rooftop pools and fun stuff to like discover. I think now it's got a lot more like playability. It's got a lot more game there. I kind of lost a bit of the whimsy, I guess. There is still like cool sectors. Like there's the park, there's like the docks, there's like the Ferris wheel kind of area. But then it's like the really, really big high rises in the back, and it's the more like not so high rise here. Like this part of the map seems a lot more varied, I guess is what I'm trying to say. We've got like the waterfront, waterside. There used to be like a pier, I think, over on that island. I think that's why I like that island so much, because it had more to it. I think that would be kind of nice. Like you have a game here. Maybe edit it somewhat, like make it, I don't know, maybe have like a ramping difficulty. Oh, now it's nighttime. Maybe have like a ramping difficulty. So instead of just having a randomized set of enemies, you start with like just basic grunts that don't have a lot of HP. And you go and like unlock the armored dudes, and you unlock like the drone dudes. And then that means when you're going for like the high score of 100 achievement, it's pretty tricky. How are you gonna get that? You're gonna have to get the skill, but it helps you get the skill through practice. So just chucking you in the deep end. Because it... like, I'd barely know what to do without that item that tells you how to defeat the bosses. Like, I could have an inkling, but I wouldn't have thought to like trip the guy and then throw missiles back and everything. I think the missile step is the worst about that walker guy. That one just sucks. I don't think I've ever beaten him. I think I haven't. Maybe the one I did defeat didn't have a boss attached. Or something like that. I'm pretty sure all of them have a boss, but maybe it's not necessary to defeat them. It's a nice looking Ferris wheel though. The lights in the night. They're all like pretty well modeled paths. There is like a mini pier here. Yeah, I think they kind of took that old island that was over there and they kind of condensed it into this little tiny area over here. I swear there was additional like hidden doodads, which might still exist, but there was, for instance, I know there was like a helicopter that you could fly around, and it was really fucked control-wise. Like, you had to be really specific and like gentle, or else you'd like flip over and crash. But it was fun, and I think that's probably gone now. I was on a older build. I mean, I think that second island has been gone for a while. It's just fun to swing around though. And it doesn't really matter all that much. This is weird. And there's a little sliver of like inaccurate lighting or something. It is really solid. It's definitely easier to swing across the city in the high-rise district. So I do get why there are more high-rises. It's pretty tough over here. I do wonder. I think this used to, it probably still does. It kind of acts as like a launcher in this container. If you can hit a boost just right through either this one or that one, it kind of acts as like a giant launcher that just shoots you over like the entire map. Which could be cool if that's still active and we can get that to work. This is probably gonna be like just a single stream of this. I had a few ideas for streams. My current homeworld in VRChat, I've uncovered even more like little hidden bits and bobs in the world. Hey, does the city map change with this update? Trains past the water look way better. I think that's just like little like meshes and whatnot. I was talking about like before they had an island over there with like a Ferris wheel. I don't know if there was ever two Ferris wheels, but like they kind of moved that entire island, put it there. There's also like an airfield. I'm like wondering, does Manhattan have an airport? The guy that made this is called Bronx, so he probably kind of wants to make it somewhat accurate. I do like the way it looks at night. If I didn't have the raincoat up, I just default to like nighttime. But I'd like to see more combat over here. It's always been in like blocks of random buildings. I got it once in like a few of the terrorist apartment blocks over there. New York. I think this should act as like a launcher if I manage to like hit it right. Oh man. I wonder. I think I have to like jump. Oh no. I I think it does kind of have that effect, but I don't know if it's an accident. Because you can get some speed, but I don't know how you're meant to get through it. I hope you're doing well, though. Coffee. Go to the pizza shop. Get a pie. I don't know. I think there is like a pizza time minigame somewhere. I was talking about it earlier. Like, this would be cool to fight enemies in. Give me like a few enemies like patrolling around. And then a few enemies up here to like take out early. I don't know, there's a lot. I was talking about like how the architecture in this side of the map is a lot more varied and interesting. Like you have the little factory industrial district, you have like the Ferris wheel, you have the park. It's all very interesting. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Yeah. I am gonna do Astral Bounds. It's probably next week's Friday stream. The current homeworld of mine. So that has so many cool little bits and bobs to show off. Probably some nice, like, eye candy. This is really bright. Ooh, a coin. Even if we don't really do a whole lot of combat, I have not successfully beaten a wave of the combat on stream yet. My high score is 1, so if we could get a new high score, that would be kind of cool. Just throwing myself at the enemies doesn't really feel like a good idea. So we're just gonna zip around, kind of get a view of the city, and then we'll eventually go get them. I'm hoping Zombies Trinity gets a cool update too. I mean, I wouldn't mind just like doing, you know, more of the same like camo-y stuff, even if I have to redo it, because hopefully there'll be some bug fixes accordingly and stuff like that. It could be that there was quite a few issues with the camera system, so it might make sense. Oh, oh. You can do some really weird stuff with the webs. I feel like Spider-Man wouldn't be able to do this, just like suspend themselves in the air. You can do this, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it actually cuts the length of your web or not. Kind of seems like it does. But you can technically use that to like reel in the web. I accidentally did the zip. Ooh. Oh. I want on that. There are subways around. And you can just hang on to it and they'll take you. Ooh. Coin first though. It definitely seems like the combat is, right now at least, kind of not an afterthought. It's like the end game content a bit, and it kind of assumes you have a really good mastery of everything, which I'm not sure how to feel about. This would be cool as a boss, not a boss fight. It's like an enemy wave place. Kind of clear out each wave. Each little doodad. Each floor. Whoa. Uh-oh. That's not good. I just went in. I'm not good at like fine control. Oh, and now it's sunset or sunrise? I don't know. Whoa, I did not mean to just shoot myself over. Whoop. Uh-oh. Come on. I really need to like shoot at the ceiling. Oh, I have a way to do that actually. There's one mechanic I haven't really shown off, which is you can shoot, and then you can tie things together and make like a little barricade. Whoa, didn't like that. You gotta be pretty precise. Oops. You kind of stick to it, so I kind of figured it would be fine. You can just walk off. I do wonder how good the like stealth is, because it seems like as soon as you break stealth in combat, they know where you are and they just hunt you. There might be a I think that is perhaps an item that makes it so the enemies can forget you, but it's like a very risk-reward system. I didn't mean to take out the bow and arrow. Fine, I'll just go over here then. Uh-oh. Oh, why did VRChat have an issue? What was that? That was weird. I guess this map is a little rickety, if you were gonna use a word. Oh, it's actually all the way up there. It's on like the high res. That's pretty cool. Let's case the joint from here. Given that it's the circle's in the air, that probably means there's only a few enemies. Probably want to climb that building. Because then we can use that as a little perch. And we got a coin for our troubles. Can throw this rockage storage barrel over. There's 2 enemies there, and there's 1 enemy there. There's a few there. I think I just jump over. Whee! that should hopefully kill that guy. No way he doesn't. Whee! I forgot that you can throw them. You just knock them down, throw them. Hell yeah. I got Spider-Man 2 on the GameCube. Hell yeah. I think here you want to just equip this and then go boom! And then you go to like it's so good. Whee! Hey buddy. Oh, they have parachutes? Is that how they live? Okay, I gotta go pursue them, but that shouldn't be so hard. If I knock them over, they probably can't. Come on, grab him. Whee! I don't think you got any parachutes for you, buddy. I think he's dead. Uh-oh. It's Spider-Man, kill people. I'm not Spider-Man. I don't care. One of them couldn't open their parachute. 2 of them couldn't. Uh-oh. Do you like water, ladies and gentlemen?
Operation Railroad has been deployed.
Railroad. Fuck. I think this is the one I couldn't figure out how to do. This was how I lost when I had 1 point. I think it's just a bomb on a train. Come on. Fuck. And the people of Manhattan need me. I'm going to die and it's gonna blow up, I think. I don't know how you're meant to catch up. I'm going like fucking fast. I feel like I lost distance from it. It's not for the beginners, the rookies, that's for sure. Okay, okay, pew, pew. Okay, you do the old Spider-Man thing of stopping the train. It's pretty cool how it kind of does like a little crash course of like, you should do these things. Fuse bomb inside of train.
Error. Digital sequence failed. Detonation in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, fuck!
Have a nice day.
Oh, it just blew up. Oops. I don't know what it wanted from me. Like, it looked like it was click the button to, like, remove it, but I think it wanted me to, like, zip it off. I don't know. I think it needs more instruction, you know? Like, those kind of things would be, like, a quick time event in, like, the actual game. It would be, like, in, like, actual Insomniac Spider-Man. It would say, you should do this or that, right? That's a pretty cool looking one. Gotta just go all the way up. It would be a quick time event where it's like you just kind of throw it and then mash the button and then you'd like blow it up or web it up enough that it wouldn't blow up. That looks kind of cool. New York. You kind of have to activate it. You have to like click on the combat button down here. And then it turns red, which isn't a universal like this is on now button. That seemed to be like a I've opted out of this button. So it should probably be changed like green or like blue, like some of the other buttons are. What's this? Whee! Whee! Oh, come on, fuck. Your buddy's going. Whee! Whee! Hiya! And... Ow. That guy is probably dead. There was a man in there. Uh-oh. Whee! Just knock him down, web him a bit, grab, throw. That's quite an easy way of getting rid of him, I guess. Whee! Oh fuck. Come on, dude. Whee! Oh. I think I webbed him to the floor, so now he's just stuck in immense pain. Whee! Oh, I can just stick him to the wall? That's great. That's fantastic. This is just what I wanted. Whee! I don't know. Let's just... There you go. You can stomp on him. My cable fell out when I was stomping him. Violence is not the answer, people. But these guys are just randomly shooting at me in the middle of New York. I mean, is this the American experience? I'm not sure. I've never been. Whew. This guy's gonna get it. I can deal with people on rooftops because I just throw them off the roof. But I don't know what to do on the ground. Like, I have to change over to, like, the bow and arrow and, like... I should be able to hit him. Why aren't I hitting him? Ah, well. mind me, gentlemen. Oh, I killed him.
Hunter 01 has been dispatched to your location. Stand by.
Oh, that worked. I didn't even kill him? That was like point blank. I feel like their health is too much. Oh yeah, there's a fucking helicopter. Whee. Oh fuck, okay, that helicopter was pretty good. Take his rocket launcher. I don't think I can take their weapons, unfortunately. It would be kind of funny if I could disarm them. I think that's a very Spider-Man thing to do. You can do that in like the games. You have like the special like combat like combo move. Combo mode. That means you can do it. You can like choose what to do. Like Arkham, in the Arkham games, you can like break someone's shield like as a combo finisher, and then that guy just can't use the shield anymore. That could be kind of interesting. That's a lot of work though. I don't see any lights at all. I guess we gotta wait. The bosses just come and like rip you to shreds. I think it's always that you have to fight the enemies, and once you do enough damage, the boss shows up. Which is really not ideal. Oh, there it is. I do wonder if you can land on that ship if I get enough speed. That's something I want to try for. There's a bunch of webs in the shop that I said are locked, and they could be something as like mundane as like patron benefits. I could definitely see that. Like you get special webs based on your patron level or something. But it could be cool if you get them from achievements or little secrets. Like that's gonna take a great distance to get to. I think I'd have to get to a high building. I fear the sound of the webs might be too loud, but it should be fine, hopefully. Okay, this is actually looking pretty good. I think we should have it. I have it so you glide when you like face downward. Oh no, this is a very convincing ship. Great job. I didn't think it was 2D. Abort mission, abort, abort. Can I actually make it? Maybe? I'm going at a really weird angle, so could probably zip to one of these buildings. Come on. Come on. There we go. Whoa. We investigated the tanker. It was a fake. Someone tells me this is in New York. This is some kind of simulation. I'm just a brain in a jar. Ah, they feed me pizza pies in my liquid, you know, like brine or whatever they store my brain in this jar. Brine, like it's fucking pickles. Pickle my brain in the vat. Oh, now I definitely want to stand on one of these. Okay. Climb, climb, climb. Climbing's pretty easy. Just the old left and right up the wall. A lot more climbing than I thought. I must have fell a bit more. Whoa, uh-oh. Ah! Okay, there we go. Into the dark pit. Probably not the best idea. Okay. There's a tower. There's lots of little outlines. Could jump down, kill the sniper, and then move over to that one. I need the shockwave. Okay. Hey, buddy. Did I throw his shield away? No. What was that in the air that I saw? Oh, they end up like zapping you. I think I can throw this at one of them. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Can I like just... Can I just like drop it and it should blow up, right? Or... bow and arrow? Come on. Just wanna... There we go. Oh, fuck. Ah! You had a rocket launcher? Fuck, man. Fuck. Do you mind? Can you... Oh, fuck. He won't get knocked a little upwards? What do you mean, man? Come on, land. Fuck, that didn't do anything. There we go, fallen, buddy. Fallen, fallen, fallen. Jesus Christ, man. There we go. Hey, buddy. You can't climb a small slope. Come on. The hard way, the easy way. What are you talking about, man? That was a pretty spectacular thing. There we go. Just lure them one by one to the water side. It's one way to do it, I guess. I think there are some where you can buy a power that means you only have to fight one boss, so I could get decent. I could find whichever boss I like the most. That was quite the tumble. How is this guy still alive?
Alpha squad, target is attacking. Activate enhanced equipment.
Oh, fuck! Okay, that should have blown up those guys quite a bit, though. So, I'm kind of happy with that. I regenerate my health. I'm a bit of a spider person myself. Ah! Oh, fuck. I don't know how that works at all, if I'm being honest. Okay, I managed to make it miss, I think. Like, there is a throwing mechanic that it talked about in the tutorial, but I don't have any idea how it works. Ow. Fuck. Okay. Just get up here. Get out of sight. was a pretty impressive headshot. Yeah. This does so much knockback, it's insane. It's like fucking playing with action figures. I don't think they're taking any damage. Are they dead? Can I carry two at once? I can. Come here, buddies! Whoa, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, they can just trip over their buddies? That's brilliant. Why would you choose any other way? You just slap them over the head. Oh, fuck. The kicks don't really work that well. I should be able to make them trip, yeah. This might just work, gang. So, buddy, old pal, do you want to still fight? Just give up, man. My cable fell out again. You're making me fight an awful lot. I think their health is a little much. Did he call me a filthy casual? That's too much, buddy. No, I'm taking your knees. Ooh. How is this guy? I'm hitting him in the back of the head. There we go. Finally. The staff is so good. Jesus Christ, man. What do you want from me? Okay. And now I just have to get upstairs. I don't know how it wants me to break this. Fine, looks fun. It's a little scrappy, at least from how I do it. It took me so long to like do enough damage to this the first time I destroyed one of these. I think it's probably meant to be co-op based. I don't know how it handles it. I don't know if it syncs everything, and if everyone's on PV, like if everyone's in like combat mode. I don't know if it allows everyone to fight, so maybe it's expecting, because I think it has like a limit of like 10 or something. Yeah, a limit of 10. So maybe it expects like a whole bunch of people to fight together, and that's why it's up. He did. I don't know, it's Spider-Man though. Like, you can hear the sound effect like he's getting hit, but it doesn't have like the hitbox. I don't know what it wants from me. It does. You do just hit it with a bunch of shit, and then it eventually breaks. But I feel like this is meant to be. That doesn't do anything. I feel like this is so, like, you need this in your back pocket. Like the Sonic Blasts. I don't know how you get rid of like the towers otherwise. Maybe you like throw shit at them, or you web them up. Is that it? Is it that easy? You just web it up and like pull it? That's so fucking easy. You just web it. And it's, I don't know. I think I need like baby steps. I need like baby's first like combat tutorial. Because the combat isn't really touched upon in the tutorial that much. It's like you can zip something and then you can like throw it towards where your other target is. Like you point it at something and it'll turn red, and then like an enemy, and then you go like fling it towards the other hand. And then it's meant to like make it fly, but it doesn't really do it that well, in my opinion. Anyway, that's score number 1. That's score number 1. So, if we manage to get a second one, if we get a second wave done, we'll be in business. B&M? Oh, it's way over here. I like going across the city at night, though. It's fun. I think it's definitely... Oh, it's definitely more of a swing through the city type thing than like a just zip everywhere thing. The zip seems to build up the speed that you need. It's like a bit of zip, and then a bit of swing, and then a bit of wall run for the coin, of which I am rank 15 with 12 coins, so I can buy another little thing for myself if and when I die. I already see a sniper glint. I don't know how you're meant to do things quietly. I guess the actual game has a lot more in it, and like VR and VRChat specifically doesn't really have a whole lot you can do. You have to make all the little inputs yourself. So you couldn't really have like a detective mode. Oh, that was the worst possible timing. Hey, enemies. It's daytime now. It doesn't... It's like a very, very quick transition. I feel like they could slow the transition by like play it like 0.1 times as fast, and it'll be fine. I have this, don't I? Okay. And kaboom. Come on, dude. There we go. Oh, I could probably have like thrown them in front of the train. I wonder how that would have been handled. That should do a lot more damage, I think. But I think it's mostly hit marker. This is going a lot more smooth. And bosses don't always spawn. They do sometimes, though. So we gotta be careful. Is that your friend over there? Let's go see him. What the fuck? Are you alright, sir? I think it's like a sentient ragdoll. Okay. Are you dead? Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're back up again. Not for long. Just power slapping is like very effective. You just kind of grab them and go. You can't do anything. You're up next, buddy. I wonder if you knock them out, that leads to like good karma. And then if you... Hunter 01? Fuck. Not the helicopter. Oh, fuck. I was just about to pull it down, too. I saw him flying in over that direction. Should be quite a lot of cover. Okay. Where is he? There he is. Okay. I don't quite know what it wants from me. It wants me to attach stuff. Maybe attach link. I could do it. Okay. What does it want from me? Hello? Bosses suck. I don't really know what it wants from me. I don't even see the panels it wants me to throw. I think that was one of them. Okay, what now? Destroy both batteries. Okay. The chopper isn't actually that bad. Oh, it's throwing missiles back. Shoot the missile, please. Throw the missiles back. Just kind of spin to win. Hit it. Oh man, game over. I don't know what it wants from me, if I'm being honest. Like, the missiles are so finicky. I do think maybe like a training dojo? Like a little shooting range? Where it's got like little targets, it's got like a little missile launcher that shoots at you and then you grab it and you go... and you like send it in. Because like the way it spins, I feel like maybe you just kind of let go of it and it will go the direction you're spinning it in. But then that's very reliant on timing and reaction speed and things like that. I don't know. One is still the limit, and I didn't look in the shop either. I can afford a little bit. What's the harm? Almost got the chopper. A lot better than I did before. I just kind of got lit up the first time, but it worked out. Ish. Not perfectly. I got, like, all the Lego Batman games. And I used to have the Lego Marvel Superheroes game on, like, Xbox One or Xbox 360 or something like that. So that could be kind of fun. I think those kind of games on PC though require a controller a lot of the time. Only the latest ones have like proper keyboard and mouse support, which isn't the end of the world, but it's like a nice to have. And I accidentally changed over. But I want the bow. Bow is really good for like knocking down enemies, and then you finish them off with the old slap combo. I kind of wish it just let you destroy it. Like, it felt like it stole that second one from me. I wonder if this is based on like the thing from Into the Spider-Verse? Or was it Across the Spider-Verse? It was like that party that Miles had to attend. Yeah, it was like on a roof. It's kind of reminiscent of that. It's probably from something like that. It's probably all kinds of little references here and there. Someone more in the know would know. Or notice, rather. Kind of gang into it. With like the momentum. Oh, nighttime. I think that's a thing too. Like the lights immediately change on the buildings. When you probably want everything to fade between at the similar time. This is interesting. Why is this here? Why is there a random green strip on top of this building? And then just a regular exterior. Going for an hour and a half. Or like one more run. Maybe two if we're like really unsuccessful immediately. And then I'll probably call it. Maybe once, and then we'll look at what we can buy, and then we'll get that done. I don't imagine it has anything up here for us. Good vantage point, all the same, though. so far out that we don't even get the little outlines anymore. This is the same place we were at before. I do wonder if that's meant to be like a school or university or something that Peter would go to in one of the movies. Or a real life campus. Oh my god, I immediately got shot. What was that? What killed me? Okay. It could have been the sniper someone spotted me. This is just a mirror. I don't know why I'm walking up to this. This does have a cool swath of, like, avatars to grab. Very, very solidly made. Yeah, we got a small pittance. We got like 15. Is it exactly 15? Yeah. NPC defeats? 51. That's not that bad. 51 enemies. I probably showed that off before we got into any combat at some point. But we probably defeated like 30, 40 of them today. Yeah, Neuralizer could be pretty cool. Forget you instantly, but spot you instantly. So you can just kind of swing away and recoup. And come back later. Portals. And infinite range. There is like a portal ability in the gadgets. Bullets, portals, sonic blast, shield, bow and arrow, wet fist, bow staff. So I'm missing the shield and the portals. I don't know how to do the ability selection, but you can have either cloaking or slow motion. Emergency gizmo. Slow is infinite below 10 HP, but you cannot enter slow-mo manually. I guess that means it just automatically makes you slow, or not you slow, everything else slow. Reflexive lenses could be pretty cool. It was automatically when attacked. Banhammer, you should probably run. Is that like a literal banhammer will like follow you throughout the map? And it like kills you, like an orbital laser or something that trails behind you. That could be kind of cool. And I do like how they have like challengey ones, and they have like unique things, like the hunt chopper will always spawn, the tank will always spawn, that kind of thing. The robot will always spawn. Train bomb will always spawn. So if you like really don't like some of them, you can put that on. I think the very last one, the meat grinder. No bosses, but enemies are way better. Depending on the setup of enemies, that could be pretty bad or pretty good. If it just makes them really like bullet spongy, I don't think that's a good idea though. It's also 100. You have flight, but your web shooters require ammo. How does that work? Does that mean like even when you're zipping around like this? Or like this? Like, you can't do that endlessly, but you can fly? It's really intriguing. Has super speed, never run out of stamina. Web shooters require ammo. Infinite stamina, equipment, blah 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 blah. 1 HP, and you'll die from anything. And this one's interesting too. Corrupted code. Just because of how it doesn't tell you what it does. It makes me curious to save up and try to get it. They're either alive or dead. Never go unconscious. That could be bad for like my strategy. I just like grab them and like slap them. Regeneration is disabled. Dealing damage gives you ammo. It could be really good depending on what weapons you use. Because if like using a web shooter gives you ammo or like hurts the enemy, then you can just kind of constantly hit them until they die or go unconscious or whatever. That's probably why I have like lethal threat level, because I've been killing enemies instead of just defeating them. It's not all too like obvious. 2 times range damage, 2 times less melee damage. Is there like an opposite to that? Something that's like higher melee damage? Because I wouldn't mind that. Something like that could be not riot shield. There's like another one somewhere. Bulletproof vest. Less bullet damage, more melee damage. Because I barely take any melee. It's like super easy. Doesn't do that much damage anyway. Arms do not break. Heal. Enemies can't hear you. Some really intriguing ones, but I want to hold on to my money. Web shooter length, ammo regen. That is alluring. I like that. Low gravity too. Probably means you can get around the place easier. Because momentum will be that much higher, just by like default. Your like perceived mass is lower, I think, the lower the gravity. Lower the health, more melee damage you inflict. That's pretty nice. But that's not as like straightforward as the red dot sight. Punch impact force is stronger. Stamina recharge is slower. Enemies take less collision damage. Punch. Does that mean with fists? Like I'd have to have fists and punch? I don't know. Probably like save up a bit. Like the idea of like reflective lenses. Something more interesting. Stopwatch. The boss timer. I don't know what it means by boss timer. Might only be one that has an actual timer to it. Didn't end up buying anything, but we'll have our last thing. I think it wanted me to have like 25, so that's like... Oh, I can't activate my menu when I'm wall running. Yeah, 15. I think that's how many hours I've had in the game total. I've had 9 hours since they've kept that screen in. Since they added permanent stuff. Oh, daytime. Oh, a big cluster of them. It's been silky smooth. Don't know what happened last week. This is a... like, this kind of shows how they're able to have it load. Sometimes the buildings and floors and whatnot just disappear. Not like, disappear. Oh, I don't mean to be in the wall. Sorry, gang. I wonder because I'm killing them and like I'm known to be lethal. Maybe that's why they really, really want me dead right now. And like they just call in the chopper. That would be kind of interesting. I should have thrown him into his own grenade. It's cool that like the red means grenade. Something for more damage would be good. There is something very, very cheap that allows you to see your damage numbers, which could be interesting. Okay, let's try my best to understand how this works. So you go like that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that kind of works. Oh. Why does it do that? Why does it trap them in the air sometimes? Ooh. Just run around the entire building. Whee! Ooh. Whee! Alright. And then I just kind of...
Alpha squad, target is attacking. Activate enhanced equipment.
Nope. Nope, doesn't matter. I destroyed it. Okay. Do wonder if it's like, if they call for backup, they'll call it. So if you play it stealthy, maybe it's easier, you don't have to beat the bosses. I do like the regular combat quite a bit, but all the bosses seem like way too gimmicky, and they have like too many stages to them. Like if there was one boss where you just had to hit them with a rocket like 3 times or something, that would be alright. And then if there was like you topple the robot and then you blow up their batteries and then it's dead, I think that would be pretty fair. Probably be one of the easier ones. And I don't know what the tank would be. Maybe the tank is like avoid it, get behind it, and then like pull off the things. Maybe that's a more like directional thing. Maybe it has like 4 panels. I've never seen the tank. It just seems a bit, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Whoa. Where's the next one? I wonder if I like made it really confused because I was gonna spawn the boss and I defeated it. Till the next game over. We'll keep playing. Some coinage would be nice. Forgot about this too. It's kind of helpful. It feels weird because sometimes you can rotate yourself and then, I mean, forward is still kind of forward. Sometimes it's weird and your forward will get like decoupled from where you actually want to be. Oh, there it is. Over there. Up we go. Time to hopefully settle this a little better. That one had a lot of enemies all like lingering around the same area. This one's got less enemies by the looks of it right now. Gotta try to tie them up and get rid of them. Oh, yeah. I think you can't tag through. Oh, no, there is a tower. Okay. Change of plans. We'll go up. Oh, fuck. Okay, game over. That was kind of silly, the way I like ran over to try to get it. But they had a lot of guns. Do like that idea. Reflective lenses. This is like last ditch resort when you're low on health. And then this one's just whenever you're attacked. I don't know what it wanted for like the special ability. Oh, now it's really nice. But it's been almost 2 hours. I think this has been pretty good. It's just a little on the shorter end. But I think my skills are a little lacking. I need to practice a little. Probably won't be a very common occurrence that we come here, but maybe. Little bits and bobs litter around, you can play Connect 4. I don't know how you play Connect 4. Doesn't seem to be any magic buttons. Have a Coca-Cola? Valley don't. It's kind of fun what they come up with. Some dihydrogen monoxide. I think this is a reference to one of the newer movies. I haven't really watched those. Tom Holland's. It's not really on my radar. But I think that's it for me for now. Be back around again on Sunday, more zombies. Hopefully the zombies like playtest update is pretty substantial. Or, you know, like a goal to aim for. We'll probably reset all of our camos and whatnot, so you can always just try again, knowing a little more about how to get the camos, what guns to aim for. I can definitely get one if I pick one that has a Pack-a-Punch variant, even if it bugs out a bit and wants me to do even more achievements than I should have to. But that's it from me, I think. Ciao for now. Au revoir, all that stuff. Don't think I said that right at all. But, anywho, see ya.